Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my June favorites. I don't have a lot, but I talk a lot, so it might be a little long video, might not. Let's try to keep it short. And yeah, so if you guys did hear that, which you probably did, it's a plane. I live close to an airport, so. But yeah, so if you guys do want to see what I've been loving for the month of June, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with skincare. I have just two skincare things that I've been loving. So first off is definitely the Glam Glow Glow Starter Moisturizer. I used this in my last video and it's such a great moisturizer. It's just great. So it's a great moisturizer. It moisturizes your skin really nice. And then the glow that it gives to your skin. Like, it just gives you a beautiful glow to your skin. It's definitely a great base for underneath like your makeup and stuff. So it's great. I love it and it's definitely worth it. So if you guys haven't tried this, go to Sephora. They'll give you a sample. I know that I definitely have to try things out because I am very acne prone to a lot of things, which suck on so many levels. But this didn't break me out, which is great. But if you guys are into like glowy stuff, then you guys definitely gotta try this. This is so amazing. I've been loving it, and it's just like, it's the best. I think it's like $40. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's $49, which is kind of expensive, but a little does go a long way. So you only need to like 2 dots everywhere, and you're pretty much good to go. So it is good. It's definitely worth it, and you guys can find it at Sephora. So my next product that I've been loving, I haven't got it for the whole month of June. I got it maybe like a week or two ago, but I've definitely been loving this mask. Like, this mask is so amazing. It's so amazing. So it's the Peter Thomas Roth Brightening Bubbly Mask. And this is really good for if you have like high pigmentation on your skin. Like me, I get acne, and when I do get acne, the thing that sucks about me getting acne is that not only do I have like this big mountain on my face, but it leaves a scar, which unfortunately it takes forever to take off. So, and especially if you don't wear sunscreen all the time, it's gonna be so hard to like clear up your skin. And I have a lot of acne scars, so it looks like I have more acne when I really don't. It's just like all those like really like red bumps, like not bumps, like red dots on my face. So it sucks, but that's why I'm really into skincare. I'm really trying to get it off the fastest I can, but the most gentle way. Like, when you put it on your skin, it starts to bubble up. Like within like 10-15 seconds, it starts to bubble up. I leave it on until like you can barely see no more mask on, but it just feels so good. It's like a nice minty feel on your skin. I just love it. You guys definitely gotta try it. It's really, really good. It is kind of expensive, but it's skincare, and you should really take care of your skin. You know, skin is this is the skin that we're gonna be in for the rest of our lives, so might as well take care of it, right? The next thing is definitely foundations. If you know me, you know I love foundations. Like, I love trying foundations. It's my favorite. If I had to pick like 5 things that I couldn't live without with makeup wise, it'd definitely be foundation. Like, that's number 1 I can't live without. I love foundations. I love trying them. I'm just always looking for like a better and better and better foundation, so I love it. So if you did see my last video, I did use this Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. It has SPF 15. Even though it does have sunscreen and it's like summertime, or if you're out in the sun, you should wear sunscreen under it. But yeah, so this is really good. It is kind of pricey. I believe it's around $42 to like $44 around there. You can't find it at Sephora or Ulta or any of those stores, like makeup stores. You could definitely find it on Beautylish and definitely Natasha Denona's website. I bought it on Beautylish, and it was like, they're such great. They have like a very nice customer service thing, so definitely thumbs up to them. But it does have a pump, and it's so good. I feel like it doesn't have a lot of product though. I feel like it's like running low. But this foundation is so good. It doesn't look cakey. This foundation doesn't set. Like, I swear it doesn't set. It's like super, super, super dewy. This is like one of my most dewiest foundations. Like, I'm combination skin, so you know, I get oily in my T-zone and like on my forehead, but for the most part I can go throughout the whole day without having to touch up. With this, I kind of do have to touch up because my nose gets so oily with this, like so shiny with this foundation. And it's not annoying just because it's like towards the end of the day when it does happen, but It's just this foundation doesn't set, and that's why I love it too. It's a very unique foundation because it doesn't set. So when I do put powder on top, you can still see the glow from the foundation coming through the powder, which I personally love. Like, that's what I look for in a foundation. Because if you buy a glowy foundation, if you buy this expensive glowy foundation, and then you put a powder on top, the powder takes away from being glowy. So you just spent so much money on this beautiful foundation that when you go to like do your home makeup, it's not even glowing anymore, and it looks just like one of your $10 foundations. So this is definitely unique because it's so glowy and it like doesn't set, that when I put powder on top, the glow will still go through the powder, which I love. And it's definitely like this, that's one thing that this foundation has that most foundations don't have when it comes to glowy skin. So I definitely love it, and I will definitely keep using it. So another glowy foundation that has been the damn struggle to get, it was the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. Now this foundation was like on the hunt, like everybody was trying to get it. I remember Trend Mood. By the way, if you don't follow Trend Mood, you guys should, because she's on the top of the game with all like the new releases, like when they're gonna come out, what time they're gonna come out, and all that stuff. So she's definitely like thumbs up to her, because thank God to her, I get a lot of my stuff. So she had posted it. She was like, oh my God, like they're on Walmart, you guys could go buy it. And I was like, okay, great. Like I'll just buy it after work, because like they're not gonna sell out. Boy, was I wrong. They sold out. I got out of work and I was so upset. I was so upset. I remember my boyfriend, he got me like my favorite food, and then I was like eating it, and I was like, I'm not even happy because I couldn't get this foundation. So I was so upset. But it was just a struggle. Like I would tell you guys a story, but it's a long story, and it's a sad story, and it's long. But just know the struggle was real to get this foundation. So but now it's on Walmart, now it's at Ulta, now they're coming out like at all like the Targets and like Walgreens and all that. So they are coming out now. It's not that hard to get anymore, but it was when it did come out. So again, this is the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation. I have the color 205 Natural Buff. It is a goldeny type of color. If you're an NC30, then you would be this color. It does oxidize a little bit, which kind of sucks, because when I first put it on, it looks great, and then within like 5 minutes it's a little tad bit darker, which I don't like, just because like you'll be able to like to kind of detect, you know, like when you finish a little bit darker from your neck. And I don't tan my body either, so it's really like kind of noticeable, which kind of sucks. But this foundation is so great, and it's just $11, so it's not that bad. It's like, you definitely gotta try it for $11. Like, you gotta try it. It's so good, and you can definitely buy it anywhere. And I definitely recommend it to everybody, even to oily girls. I don't think it's like super glowy like my Natasha Denona one, where you have to like powder it and stuff like that. It is glowy, but I feel like everybody can use it. It's really good. So if you guys haven't tried it, then try it, because it's definitely worth it. Now moving on to powders. My favorite powder is definitely the Giorgio Armani powder. Every time my friends are like, what kind of powder should I get? Like, what powder is good for foundation? What powder is good? I'm always like, Giorgio Armani powder. Now, this is the most expensive powder, and I don't invest in powders either, just because I'm like, I don't really use powders like that. But this boy was $62. So this was the most I've ever spent on a powder, but it was definitely worth every damn penny, because it's so good. It makes your skin look so natural and so like almost airbrush, but not really. Actually, you know what? It's not. It doesn't give you an airbrush, but it just makes you look so flawless, like, but yet so natural. Like, you put it on your face and you can't tell that I'm wearing powder. Like, you're like, are you wearing makeup? I'm like, yeah, bitch. I got like 5 pounds. But it just looks so natural, and it looks so good on the skin. It's definitely worth $62. I know it's like an investment, but it's so worth it. Like, I will keep buying this. I love it. So yeah, I really do love this foundation, this powder. So if you guys are in the market for like a really good, nice setting powder, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. It barely has coverage, but it definitely reminds me of the Max Mineralized Skin Finish, except that one broke me out. I loved it, but it broke me out, so I couldn't use it. This one, thank God, it doesn't break me out, and it's like 10 times better. So yeah, really good. Now, next powder is the little like travel size, little mini one. I know I'm so late on this, but I finally started baking. Like, I haven't baked ever. I've never baked. I mean, I remember I bought this Midnight Banana powder, and I was trying to bake, but it just didn't it just didn't look good. Like I wanted it to be like really really yellow, and it wasn't pulling off to be too yellow, so like whatever. And then when everybody was talking about, oh my god, Laura Mercier and this and all that, I was like, okay, like whatever. But I finally got it because my friend, well my cousin, she was using it, and I was like, oh my god, like that powder looks so good on you. She's like, yeah, like I just ran out of it. And I'm like, I need to get that. So this is a Laura Mercier, what is it called? The translucent loose setting powder. Now a lot of people use this to bake, and it's so good. So I have a small one just because since I am again acne prone, to like have very acne prone skin, so I have to test things and see if they break me out or not, and thank god this doesn't. I mean, it hasn't been, so hopefully it doesn't break me out after this video, but it still looks good though if it does. But it's so good to bake under your eyes. Like it just looks so like nice and smooth. It looks good. So I got the small size. I think this is like $22 or like $20, something like that. And then like the big one is $40, which is definitely like, you might as well get the big one. But again, I had to try it out, so I was like, you know what, let me just get the small one. Like, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you haven't baked, or if you're starting to bake, or if you want to bake, like definitely buy the little small one and try this out, because this will give you like a airbrush. Like it just looks so good under your eyes. So that's good. I'm just gonna mention two Morphe brushes that I love. So this is definitely like one of my go-to brushes. This is the Morphe M501. This is what I used to highlight, and I had this and then I had to throw it out because it was like old and it just wasn't looking good, and it was like it lost its shape. So I went like maybe like 2 weeks without it, and I was trying to highlight with my other brushes, and I'm like, no, like I need my Morphe M501, like I need it. I would use like the really big highlighting brushes, and I was like, no, like I just can't. And I miss this baby so much that I was like, you know what, I can't anymore, like I need this brush. So I ended up buying it again, and it's just so good to like highlight. It's just perfect, and it fits my face really nice. It's just so perfect, and I think it's like $5, $6, under $10. So I mean, Real Techniques is like $10. This is Morphe, and it's just so good. So I definitely recommend that. Now my next brush, this is the only brush I use to bronze my face now and like contour. This is the Morphe M529. This is the best brush. So it's like tapered at the end, and it's the goat hair, which I love for blending out. This is like these type of brushes with the goat, like the white hair, like the goat hair, are definitely the best brushes to like blend out like a contour, or if you have a smaller one like your eyes. They're the best. I haven't been using any other brush to contour my face since I got this. It's a dream. And again, it's like what, $5, under $10. Just a quickie lip liner. I've been loving this one. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner Candy Cane lip liner. I can't put this lip liner down. First of all, like it's so small now, and she does have individuals now. Oh snap, she is selling them individually now, which is great. She only started off with Mary Jo and Candy Cane. I definitely want to get more lip liners, but I don't want to pay $8 shipping for just 2 lip liners. So I think I'm gonna wait until she releases like a couple colors more, and then I'll get the liner. But this is definitely my favorite liner. It's so creamy. I use this with all my lip glosses now. I use this with everything. Like I just love this lip liner. It's the best lip liner, and yeah, it's the best. Now I want to mention a couple of bronzers, well, contour colors that I've been using. I just have it in like this little mini Sephora Z palette, but it is these 2 Makeup Geek contour colors, and I have it in Bad Habit and okay, so I have it in Infidelity and then Bad Habit, and then these 2, this is like blush and a eyeshadow, but we're not talking about that right now. So I've been loving these 2. I definitely have been loving the more cooler side to contour, but definitely when I want like something day appropriate, I definitely go with this. This color will give you like a real contour, like I lost 10 pounds contour. And then this one is more like, you know, nice contour. This one is more of a nice, like a good contour. It's warm, so yeah. But I definitely been loving these 2. Her powders are just so creamy. Like they're just so creamy. Like, they're just so good, and they're so affordable. I mean, these 2, this is 10 and 10. So, and her eyeshadows I believe are $6 each or something like that. They're definitely affordable. And she's coming out with foundations, guys. Like, oh my god, I'm so dying. Like, I'm over here like, come on, release your foundations. Like, come on, I want to get them. Like, they just look so good on her. Like, oh my god, like the day she releases her foundations, I'm gonna like die. I'm just joking. That's a little too rough. But yeah, she's coming out with foundations, which I'm so excited. She's also coming out with like highlighters and lip things, but honestly, like between the highlighter and the foundation, I'm just dying to have the foundation. Like highlighter, like I love highlighter. I'm definitely gonna get them when they come out, but I'm like I love foundation, so I can't wait until she comes out with them. So yeah, her things are very good, very affordable, and they have a lot of like, they're paraben free, sulfate free, and all that. So they're definitely like worth it. Now onto highlighters. I could not make this video without mentioning the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. This is amazing. Oh my god, mine's dirty on the back. This is definitely my go-to highlighting palette. Like, just look how beautiful that packaging is. And then I'm gonna open it so you guys can see it. I mean, of course, you guys have seen this. But just look. And just look at that. It's so beautiful. Unfortunately, it is sold out. I know that some Sephora still have it, but it's like, they're running out. So, and then it was limited edition. But, coming out with these split pan things. Which actually, let me show you a picture of. So she's coming out with these split pan things, which is half highlighters and half blushes. There we go, I almost lost that. So if you go on her page, they will be, some of them are half champagne pop and then the blush, and then half of them are Prosecco pop with the blush. So if you guys didn't get her face palette, you can definitely get those split pans. They will be available July 5th on Sephora's website for like an email thing, so that if you can put in your email so that once they're in stock you can order them. And then July 14th it will be available to purchase online, and then later in the month in some stores. So if you didn't get your hands on this, you can definitely get your hands on that. They're half blushes and half pans. Half blushes and half pans. They're half blushes and half highlights. Oh my god, I make myself laugh. So they're gonna be $38, and yeah, they're definitely gonna be worth it, because if you didn't get your hands on this, like champagne pop and Prosecco pop mixed together is like the best combination. Like, it's like highlight, it's just the bomb. So if you guys didn't get it, then you guys should get it. So my next product is this, and this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. So what it is, it's like a liquid highlight. I'm actually gonna pour some in the back of my hand so you guys can see like how intense this is. Okay, so this is the highlight, right? And then once you blend it, look at that. This highlight is like, it's not even like, the camera's not even doing it justice. And I put a little bit on too. But when you put this on your face, I actually have it on the bottom of my highlight, but I only put a little bit. The bottom of my highlight. I put it on a little bit before my foundation. So, and then I have like the Becca highlighters on top. But these drops are amazing. I have it in the color Sunlight, and I think there's like, so they came out with 4 highlighting colors, and then they have like 2 like bronzy colors. Once I saw they were highlights, I was like, enter cart, thank you. So what it is you could use it a lot of things. It's a multi-purpose product, just like all their drop things are. So what you can do is you can put it on your face before your foundation. You can mix it with your foundation, or you can just like do your whole face and then put it on top of your makeup. Now when you do that, just be careful that I suggest that you do it little by little, just because I remember one time I put like 5 drops, and then I was like, well, not 5 drops, but you know how like when you take it out and you just dot it on your face, and then I put so much that it just didn't look good, and then it kind of like balled up a little bit and kind of looked kind of cakey, and then that's highlighted, so it was like the center of attention. I was like, no. So if you do decide to use this like on top of your whole full face, I would suggest doing it little by little and just adding it up instead of doing like one shot, because with makeup you know that you can add it but you can't take off. So alright, and that's it for my June favorites. I'm always definitely trying out makeup. July and August are going to be the real months, because those are when a lot of makeup things are dropping. Huda liquid lips are dropping. The Becca, again, the final collaboration is dropping. I know that Urban Decay is coming out with a foundation, and then in August, Anastasia's coming out with their first foundation, and it is a stick. So oh my god, I'm just so excited for these new foundations and like these new products to come out. So if you guys do, I'm definitely going to do reviews on foundations. Like, you guys know that. That's a 100%. When these foundations drop, they're definitely going to be a review. So if you guys do want to see that, and if you guys do want to see more videos, just please subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see in the bottom, alright? And again, as always, thank you for watching. Bye!